Welcome to the video. Spreadsheet. What does it mean? Body hydration, lean hydration, overall body hydration, the blood volume by cellular hydration. So how we increase body hydration, how we measure dehydration. So when you are not hydrated, systolic and diastolic are small, there is a limited blood volume. So for example, medical world is saying that when you are healthy, you have a blood pressure of 120 on 80. This is an average measurement of a population that is diseased by cancer, diabetes, arthritis, and so much more. So that's not correct. The medical world has no clue about cellular hydration. The medical world studies only not on diet, they study only on this medicine is for this disease. So medicines only suppress the root cause. When you don't go to the root cause, you will get continue and health problems. So the blood pressure need to be more than 40 in between systolic and diastolic. And 120 is too high. So what is an ideal blood pressure to look for a better body hydration? So for example, if you have 60 to 110, very good blood pressure, very good blood volume. We can only benefit from more blood volume. How do we get more blood volume? By high watery fruits. Water does not hydrate. So what can be 50 to 100, very good blood pressure. But think about this. There is something when people having a lot of body fat, the fat contains water. So those people will have a wider spread. Like it looks like they have a good spread. They have a good hydration, they have a good blood volume. But no, just because of the body fat that contains more water. If they lose the fat by fasting or fruit eating, the hydration spreadsheet will be smaller. So lean people that come into fasting, they are never hydrated as somebody with a big belly. But at the end of the fasting process, the big man needs more days, the lean man can maybe not go that far, maybe he can, it depends on the person, and then we are all the same, then there is no big bellies anymore, there are no fat people anymore, everybody is lean. So then we all have, after refeeding on only high watery fruits, 4 meals to start, small meals, reduce to 3 meals after a while, and give a bigger amount. And that is how people were refeeding in the Tanglewood Wellness Center. But everybody who stays on the watery fruit in the 6 weeks plan that we give people to go home, if they strictly follow it, the blood volume will increase, the body hydration will increase, the spreadsheet will increase, and that is only good because then the body has always a reserve of water to flush out toxicity, to solve problems. So dehydrated body is when people coming in for a fasting, guided fasting, they go on the scale, they measure the spreadsheet, they measure the blood sugar, they measure the oxygen in the blood. So many people have no clue how it works to have a correct fasting. When you fast and you drink too fast, you will flush out your electrolytes and you can bring your body in dangerous problem. So the solution is to sip water very, very slowly, but enough liters in a day so that you can flush out at the end when you start refeeding the old mucoid plaque that everybody has by a cooked diet that is lacking in water and has every meal a storage of mucoid plaque in the intestines. When I fasted myself, the first fast after 5 days in the refeeding, a big piece was very painful, came out blackish, greenish, and hard as a rock. The second time I fasted, I couldn't get it out. It took 5 days. Then there was an exception that they were doing with me, an enema, but it was not helping. I needed to pull out everything with gloves. And a lot of little balls, rock hard, with a very nasty smell, came out of the body. The third fast I did, every day I eliminated these hard, stinky balls 8 times in a day, and this is for 16 days. I was never a fat person, but can you imagine how a fat person will eliminate? They can do 42 days and eliminate 8 times a day. From where does it all come? Inside the body. Storage. They eliminate worms every day. They eliminate mucus every day. They eliminate mucus plaque. So this is what many fruitarians who fast on their own never will know, because when you fast people with cancer, after a 21 day of fast, the tumors will be reduced and disappear, because there is no food for the tumor. The tumor can only keep on growing when you have food. And this is the only way that people can increase blood volume, can increase body hydration, and what is the misleading information about the water industry, which is not helping to hydrate. You cannot have a high blood volume by drinking all that water. That water is just needed during a fast to loosen up the old storage, like mucoid plaque, that can be finally flushed out of the body when you fast it correctly. So every day we look on the spreadsheet how much more water people need to drink, because when you fast and you don't drink, you will not you don't drink enough, you will not eliminate the old waste. When you drink too fast, you bring yourself into an electrolyte problem. So in the beginning I needed to drink up to 9 liters. This for 22 days. The second fast, 7 liters for 21 days. The third fast, 4.5 liter for 16 days. And you see, this amount of water was recommended by the spreadsheet to finally get the elimination of the hard, stinky balls, big sausage of mucoid plaque, the first fasting. But when people run around and do things, work online and calling the body, or looking at a book or something, the body can not have enough energy to clean out the body. And that is why people who never listen to the correct advice never could eliminate the old mucoid plaque, and then making videos and saying there is no. Because medical world does not go into the small intestines where all that stuff is. When they do colon video, they cannot go far enough. So this is the real truth, and the knowledge about being with a naturopath for 8 years. Peace and love.